Bruh. 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 Bruh, 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 bruh. I fixed it. I fixed the fucking scuff. Holy shit, that was a pain in the ass. Holy fucking shit. Everything fucking shit the bed, dude. Literally everything. Oh my goodness, man. That was fucking awful. But I am back now. Holy fuck. That pissed me off to no end, dude. Ah, shut the fuck up. Holy crap, that was loud. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. There we go. Apologies, I accidentally turned off your music. Holy motherfucking shit. Okay, so I figured out what happened to my keyboard. And my keyboard fucking died because this keyboard has a feature, I guess you could say, that turns it into a fucking controller output. There's some way to turn it into a controller, and that's apparently what I had done. I somehow switched it to controller function. Don't ask me how I did it, I just fucking did it. So that's one of the reasons. That was, yeah, that was not fun. But fuck, it is what it is, man. We're back. That's all that matters. The scuff has been fixed. Holy crap. I can finally actually play the game. Oh my goodness. Well done. Well done, my love. I'm not going to open that on stream. Fuck that. I'm not going to open fucking my Oh no, I was gonna open, I realized I was gonna open Discord, but Discord's on a different screen, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not leaking out private chat. Ain't happening. If I can get Discord to open at all. Discord is being rather stubborn and does not want to open for some reason. Oh god, the scuff continues. It's alright, I'll just break its soul and then build it back up. I will do what I have done oh so many times before. I shall break its soul, then build it back up from the ground up. Holy creep. Man, Goofy Gerbers, I'm sorry, I'm back at least. I'm glad I was able to start streaming again. I was really anticipating, one of the reasons I stopped stream is one, you guys couldn't hear anything because the fucking GoXLR had totally broken. Because when I loaded the computer up, right? Because this is how fucking brilliant this fucking software is, and I can't recommend GoXLR to anyone anymore. Because my god, this software is a fucking absolute annoyance. As much as like it is technically from like a hardware stance a good product, my god, the software is awful because it hasn't been updated in like fucking years, man. It's so bad. Okay, so what happened was, I obviously my keyboard stopped working, right? Because I hit some manner of keys that turns this keyboard into a controller layout. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's one of the features this keyboard has. Is just turn it into a controller layout. Okay, I fixed that. That's not a problem. Once I actually had, once I actually swapped my keyboard from the other old computer into this keyboard, into this computer, then I had to log in, fix this keyboard, so it's all good now. This keyboard's back to the way it should have been. I don't know how I did it. I'm gonna have to look into it afterwards. But at least I know now. Fucking goddamn. The second thing that happened is the GoXLR on update, on start, it sends an outgoing signal to a server that it checks its manifest, right? At least this is what I'm understanding from what it says. But that the problem is that outgoing signal that it checks for doesn't exist because the server it's trying to check doesn't exist. Or at the very least, it's either down, not functioning properly, or it just can't make the proper connection. Which means it just totally bricks the fucking software. I had to uninstall and reinstall the fucking software, then add a firewall blocking the software from updating. I had to go into Microsoft Firewall, manually add a firewall blocker to this fucking to the GoXLR software so it wouldn't send out an outgoing signal. Holy shit. After all that drama, man. So much fucking drama. And now my phone's gonna die. Hold on, I'll be back. My phone's at 8%. Why is it? What is up with tonight? I wanted to play games. Holy shit! Oh my goodness. You have 2 sets of music? Sure, that's not totally confusing at all. Oh my god. Oh, look at us, we're back. It took me fucking forever. Jesus Christ. Oh, do I have to get your Stoller again? No, okay. No, I do. I have to go get your Stoller again. I have to go escort your Stoller back. Because I left her. Oh, as I left the game, I have to go grab the girl and come back here. Oh man. Oh man! Let me get this fine ass girl. Come here, you fine ass cat girl. Let's go. Bring that fine ass of yours all the way over here. Oh man, I'm glad I figured it out, dude. I'm so glad I figured it out, but my goodness, it should not have taken me that long. It should never have happened in the first place, to be fair. The life has been you know, taking its laugh. Oh, that's right, you guys need probably, for those who didn't see it in the Discord, of course I can't cross that small patch of grass. It's just physically impossible to step over. It's just, you know, it's a total safety concern. For those of you who didn't see what I posted in the Discord, the boss today almost set the entire workshop on fire. Yeah, that was great. That was lovely. Bro was testing a fuel pump, and let's just say the substance he used was not water. And this man was putting a 12 volt battery charge into this fucking pump that into a bucket of something that wasn't water that happened to catch on fire. So that was fun. And of course, it was right next to all of my shit. But that's just between us, right? That's just between you and me. Holy crap. I mean, it's okay. It's one of those things where even it wouldn't have really mattered terribly, because if you've ever tested off your pump, and I'm sure most of you haven't, there's usually a small amount of fuel that remain in the pump if you're trying to test whether or not the pump still works. And what can happen is the exact same thing can happen, just with smaller amounts of fuel, and which can cause a very similar scenario. The only difference is we're talking about flames that reached the ceiling in this particular case, so much so that we had to use a fire extinguisher to put it out. Fun. Excuse me. I just realized, and this needs to be over here. I also realized that needs to be toggle. Ah, visitors, and quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholark. Scholark? Yeah. But we were hoping that you might help us secure permission to enter the Numenon restricted archives. Oh, no, fruity forays into the stacks this time, sorry. I applaud this newfound sense of propriety. Yeah, it's in all this wide world of comparative serenity. What compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, the research left behind by House Darmir has lain dormant in Sharlayan archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, then what? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift. For one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future. Yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand if a grand revelation was promised, was a promised reward? Oh my god. Marvelous. An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and wherefores, I, for one, do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I'll see no reason not to present your request to the forum's consideration. Although your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. I can only think of one. Alfredo's dad! Why, Master Harshifant, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured companions. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Harshifant on our side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well, we will pay a visit to the Levier estate. Not Harshifant. Harshifant is someone else. I'm thinking of a better person. Fortient? I'm just gonna go Mr. Levier. Very well, we will pay a visit to the Levier estate and plead our case. I can't remember how to say his name. I've heard it multiple times, but I still forget. I still forget. And one last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me your discoveries, or the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours. I'd wager so if you could see your way of indulging an old man's curiosity. So if you could see your way into indulging an old man's curiosity, of course, Skolak, we will be sure to pass on any revelations. Is it Fortient? I can't remember how to say his name. Fortionant? Because obviously we have our dear friend from Heavenswood. That's not... I don't believe that's who they're talking about. Whoa. I know for a fact it's not. Levier Estate. Oh, you're already here. She's a fast teleporter. Didn't even see the teleport stack. House Levier Butler. Please be voice acted. Well, it has to be. Would be our first interaction with Levier. And the brother and sister duo. Oh, obviously not this section, of course. Mistress Zarya, Mistress Yustola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fortunant. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the master is in residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Well, well. Amelians would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss? Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. Blah 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 blah. Well, I suppose I could praise you for following the proper protocols this time round. Oops, accidentally clicked out the game. Scholar Montagane expressed much of the same sentiment, I assure you. Will not attempt to circumvent the forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for a good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister, she was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up on the thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over a people yet healing from the flames of the final days. Loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart. 'Tis no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, sure you appreciate how painful such separation must be. She wants that Runadi, sir. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us, so offering to share your experiences in the first shall constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. You drive a hard bargain, but I will apply. Oblige? And apply. Oh, I keep hitting the mic. I apologize. I better turn the gate up. I used to have the gate higher, that's why. I'm a lot louder than I used to be. Fuck, I missed that. Do not celebrate just yet. The forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Baldessian Annex. Oh, we can meet Cryo there and see what her little task that she has for us is. We're on a nice stroll with Shistola. It's nice to actually have. It feels more and more like Final Fantasy. Like proper Final Fantasy. Oh, hello, Leaky. Welcome in, man. Oh, 50 stream streak. You can rub your streak into Matt's face because he lost his 80 stream streak. To be fair, that May or may not have been my fault. How was your stream, man? I saw you were playing Little Nightmares. How do you lose a streak for the man who must be watched? Some sort of watchman? It decided to cook my laptop? Oof. Ouch. You hate to see it. You hate to fucking see it. I mean, I can't say it's terribly surprising. It does look somewhat of a taxing visual game to mainly from the lighting perspective. Like the fidelity of the game it's probably not particularly high, but the actual lighting in the game looks very, very much so difficult. Yeah, righto. I had that thing on 720p 60 frames per second and all those settings, and it just decided to chug everything. Damn. Bam. Ouch. Yeah, I've had yeah, we had a bit of scuff earlier. I was streaming earlier, but then my keyboard decided to stop working. Then my Go XLR decided that it didn't want to work either. And then, yeah, so, yep. I've had a very eventful night tonight. Holy shit. Technical problems all around, man. It wouldn't be a stream without a scuff, dude. I was hoping for a nice, clean stream, but nope. Is it a VTuber stream without that scuff? I would very much hope so sometimes, man. I would very much enjoy that it wasn't scuff all the time. So what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Charlian and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was the practitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded in no uncertain terms, I might add, of the incredible debt that we owe you and your companions. Yeah, I was like hoping, I was so hyped that I had everything set up, that everything was gonna go well, that tonight's stream was gonna go go off without a problem. So I sat down and I was like taking my time, and then it fucking crashed on me. And then everything went to shit. It's alright, but it's all figured out now. It is what it is. I will be, hopefully tomorrow will be the day. I'm gonna fucking knock on wood right now. And we'll have a nice good stream tomorrow. Nice, clean and easy. Hopefully even start earlier, maybe. That served to silence the grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you to enter the archives was the least we could do in return. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, as I am sure you are aware, this permission was not extended lightly. A bit of knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if not. I wish you well in your endeavor, and bid you a good day. Oh, he's just tsundere. He's such a big tsundere. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising eye. But that very stoicism is exactly what Charlian needed to guide it through not one, but two Exoduses. Exoduses. Yeah, that's right. Montague. If I were but 5 years younger, I'd cast aside my lectern and join you on your adventures in a heartbeat. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk through the door. Our focus will be on finding House Demio's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. That I don't doubt. Ooh, material. I like how these are basically exactly the same. They have the same material. Quick tongue, quick arm. But both grant spell speed. What the fuck's the difference? Answer, none. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume. You presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. Oh, it was my pleasure. Believe me, may you find the knowledge you seek. Yes! Shall we? We shall indeed. Man, I really should go around and do all these blue quests. But a main story though. But main story though. I know one of these opens Island Sanctuary because I literally saw it. Seeking Sanctuary. I'm gonna guess that's opening Island Sanctuary. It literally says Seeking Sanctuary. Another talkity talk spot. What you got to say, Stoller? Numenon. To think the set of instructions I laughingly imagine may actually exist, but yards away from where you found me napping. If I had known Azadol III's exploits sooner, I could have saved myself days of research. Even a children's book may have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must needs be flexible of mind and look beyond the conventional wisdom. A lesson I already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. Clearly. Reference page, index page. Archon Yustola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted section? Of course I do. Follow me, if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. I was gonna burn every book down, man. Jazzy! Ooh. What impractical bookshelves. It's like her dream.
If House Demio's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Let us. I love lettuce. One of my favorite things in a sandwich, even though it doesn't have any taste, but it adds texture. So many books I've yet to read. So many books I've yet to read. Yes, yes, we are here for a specific volume. You needn't remind me. Uh-huh. You're knowledge drunk. She's a knowledge whore. She loves that knowledge. Today in the world, not my own. Right? Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike her ravenous brethren, eyes blazing not with hunger, but trembling like a candle's flame, threatening to flicker out at any moment. I wonder if she is even the proper word, such distinctions seem inconsequential, insignificant even. All that matters is the love I feel for this exquisite, transcendent being. Though you are tempted to read more, this does not seem to be the volume you are seeking. Oh, I was hoping that you click on it again, you read more. Weighty tome. In the year 1564 of the sixth astral era, the Almaja summoned Ifrit, their patron god. Accounts describe the being as a gigantic lizard-like being with a potent command for the fire-aspected magics. If we consider primal summoning is an act fueled by faith and prayer, it is unsurprising, if not expected, that the resulting deformed entity should manifest the appearance and powers with which it is attributed by its worshippers. What then might emerge from the ether should one who believes in an almighty oh my god. Wait. Might emerge from the ether should one believe in an almighty omniscient attempt the same ritual? Would the scholar himself grace us with his presence? Some other embodiment of divine sagacity? Sagacity? I think. Sagacity? Could this man-made god truly be all-knowing? And if it were, whence would such knowledge arise? I myself have many questions concerning the nature of the ancient world. With no spell to transport me back to the days of old, I could instead summon a being possessed of encyclopedic wisdom of every age, yet with no means to verify its pronouncements. How could one be certain they were true? Though your mind spins at the possibilities discussed therein, this does not seem to be the volume you were seeking. Leather-bound book. The following pages detail an advanced method for manipulating rift-spanning apertures that devised by Nushahan, the ninth patriarch of the House Demir. We present these research notes to the faculty of Shalim Stadium as both a token of our friendship and an expression of our boundless admiration. You appear to have located the forbidden tome you seek. Ustalo will need to make the final confirmation. Yes, let's pull her away from whatever reading that she's currently doing. Have you something you would like to show me, do you? My apologies, I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by its contents. Not terribly surprising. You knowledge whore! She's a wench for knowledge. Well done, Zarya. I think you may have found our prize. such a beautifully decorated tome.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damia's resonance many times at the Great Work. Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Indubitably.
Among the ranks
I've seen
of
this
the Void
before in the
Sent,
Crystal Tower.
there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations.
Yeah, we saw it in the Crystal Towers.
Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure.
Makes
Our
sense.
findings reveal that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
Ah. Interesting.
Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos.
I think it's time for this one to rest, brother. All right, brother. All right, brother. Have a good sleep, man. Oh, I was gonna sneeze. I had to stop. Like it's still coming. I can feel it. I soloed 2 Carnifexes because the teammate couldn't handle one. I believe it. That's me. That's the team that couldn't handle one is me. I don't know if... Oh, there it is. It'll be teetering for a while. That again. Oh my goodness. I came out on top easily. I killed both of them way before he even got his to half HP. Damn. Yep, that sounds about me. Well done, brother. Your work is admirable. But the great work never ends.
Brother. That's how the chaos gets in.
No. My warp stone is embedded deep into my body. It fuels me with psychic energy.
How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon Void Scent, has been discussed among academics for years now.
Oh yeah, I figured out how to make a custom Beam MP server. So I've been playing modded with some of my boys. Nice! Well done. Fuck yeah. I could probably run a personal server off my computer rather than hiring a computer from me and Crow's Minecraft server. I'm just too lazy to set it up. But fuck yeah, dude. Having them beaming fun. Having beaming fun. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. If only I was so grossly incandescent, sir.
Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales.
I fought one.
And still, House Daemir went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
Drifting, racing, crashing cars. It's quite fun. I bet, man. I fucking bet it is. I just wish I spent the actual time to set my shit up, but I'm fucking lazy. And don't know where to get something that was secured to the desk. I've been looking for something actually.
I'd be lying if I said I
couldn't find
wasn't
anything.
tempted to stay longer.
Maybe I'm just not looking
See
in the
what
right
other
place.
forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves?
No.
Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
Hey, you would never do that. I wasn't gonna touch it, but you know you stole her. Man. Finally managed to figure out how to tune the suspension on that 1980s box German car I posted. I'm picking the server way back. Oh, really? Not just pump air into the cunt and then hope it works. As if a fucking 1980s car would have airbags in the fucking suspension. As much as I would love to start crafting the Aftermos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hainish alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Daemir project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass on my regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden lecture, I will be here. Patron mode disabled. Security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Ninhana can. I say we return to Thavnir and look for her at the great work. Two versions, both with the bore, but with the bore and stroke. Bore and stroke V6. There you are, tired. You just put double and. One for rally racing, the other for drifting. It makes 820 horsepower, 720 foot-pounds torque. Nice. Drives like it gets a turbo, but it's an A. But it's NA. Ooh. I know my boss was telling me about an old street car. One of the old, basically an old sleeper vehicle, and it pulls 1200 horsepower, but it looks like the paint's coming off it. It looks shitty, but if you actually look at the fucking tires, the actual rims, it says world racing world racing tires, and you're like, oh, this thing is more than just like powerful. This thing is, you know, this thing is holy shit powerful. It's a monster of a car now with that V6. Oh, I bet. Talk about cheap's clothing. Exactly. It's like, well, the thing is, the rims look like steelies, right? If you're looking at it from a distance, you would hardly Like very much easily think, okay, they're steel wheels, right? They're not anything to look home about until you actually look at them and they're like, oh, on the inside of the suspension it says it fucking it says World Racing Tour, and you're like, oh, this is not ordinary. And they're actually they're alloys. They're not even steel. They're alloys that are designed to look like steelies. Not to mention the fucking turbo the size of your head. All these shallow, sleep-deprived faces, their eyes still burn with fiery zeal. Some things never change. The original engine in that boxy German car was a 2.4 liter inline six. Sleep deprived? Me? Never. Pistola, tell me, are you pursuing a most fascinating study? Oh fuck, I forgot to fucking turn off the auto. And you want me to be part of it? I have no doubt you will be interested in this research log. Should we speak for its... this research log shall speak for itself. You are clearly sleep deprived, brother. Too many cars. Too many too many monster slayings and too many car tunings. By the sisters, this is the mark of House Demir. I never even knew such a work existed. Few should. It was sequestered in the Numenon restricted archives after all. It was? But that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research. And you put it right in my hands? Right in my unsuspecting hand? I can hardly wait to read it. My friend custom tuned an S15. And I tried to drive it, and it was like, holy shit, the balance of the car is awful. It feels super front heavy. Of course it would be. It's basically you're generating tons of fucking generating tons of drag. Oh my god, brain. Oh, I can barely think. It's like, I can imagine. But some people like heavy feeling. Like, it's like me, I don't mind somewhat heavy steering wheels. It feels like it's made out of bricks in the front of the car. Oh god. Made out of bricks in front of the car. Oh my god. You're not the only person sleep deprived apparently. To think Demir was developing such a marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Now that you've glanced over the notes, what do you say in helping us build a new mock Antimus? I say yes! 1,000 times yes! Work on a Demir project that had even the redoubtable scholars of Charlian trembling in their sandals, no alchemist of the great work could resist. You're a woman after my own heart. Oh, I suppose I should ask you, what do you mean to do with this big-mouthed simulacrum once we have it built? It's not the weight. No, it's not the wheel that is heavy. It's, as I said, it's too much weight in the front end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, literally, I'm saying, like, the whole front of the car is being pushed down towards the road because of the weight in it. The German car I tuned feels very natural, like its center of gravity is towards the center. It's probably around the front seats, if I had to guess. Or you fucking guessing better than me. I don't know, I just drive the fucking thing. It's my favorite phrase when people ask me things like mechanically related at work, and I'm like, I don't know, I just fucking work here. Because even if I sat here and explained to you what the fuck is happening, you ain't gonna understand. You ain't gonna get it. If the purpose of our man-made Atmos is to expand this hidden portal, then we will need to see. We'll need to see it myself. I think manipulating rift-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking account of every single factor. By all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we've finished gathering the components I require. Alright, it's time for me to get some shut-eye. Good night, brothers and sisters. Good night, Rocky! Sleep well, brother! Charlene's markets provide the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals, but I might need help in obtaining small quantity of astrally infused water. For such a liquid, you need go no further than the font of Maya. The aesthetics of old once favored the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known to enliven the flow of ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill the flask at the pool, I will petition Vitra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We meet here anon. Meet back here anon. Yeah, okay. Well, while I'm wandering around, we're gonna look for some good old currents. I'm gonna look for the current in my pants. The good old current within my very pants spans the oceans and time. Because I'm fucking sick of driving on the ground, though. And I have to discover this part of the world as well. I'm going away from it. Look like fucking behemoths. You know, like walruses, but with fucking limbs. That's weird. Like proper fucking fully formed limbs. Very, very strange. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do while we are waiting to queue? While I'm doing this, I'm going to try and queue. Where the fuck is it? I think it's Heavenswood. Oh no, it's the wrong fucking thing, that's why. The Weeping City of Mark. Let's see if I can get a fucking game. I'm just gonna sit in Duty Finder until something turns up. I doubt it will. for whatever reason, nobody fucking does this. Nobody does this fucking duty. On the wrong way. I think I see it. No, I do not. It's my imagination. Nothing terribly surprising there. Three 376, 386. Okay, so it is this direction. All right, that's further away. Must be this direction. 362. This is so irritating sometimes. It's not necessarily. I could have done them as I was exploring the island naturally. I just forgot. I think I lost where the compass was, to be fair. Alright. I didn't check it. I just kept going. Oh, I'm heading in the right direction anyway, so who cares? $76, 85, 111. Must be over here then. 89, 72. There it is, right there. There it is, right there. I fucking walked straight past it, my brain. I shut my eyes there for a second. I'm tired. I'm more tired than I thought, to be honest. Nice. I still can't fly. Sag. Oh, next one's 800 fucking yams as well. So, we'll head this direction. Gotta head towards the sacred water. Yeah, it should be fun. Oh look, it's in this direction too. Oh, I was really hoping I'd be able to just fall off. But I cannot. Madge. Big Madge. Fine, I'll take the long way around. If you insist, game. And apparently. Come on. Come on! Turkeys! I'm gonna shoot myself some turkeys. Sortermerg? What the fuck is a Sortermerg? Sortermerg is dick? Is that too far? I apologize. So we had another game I gotta play, Final Fantasy 16. Another game on the list of games to play. Alright, this should be the way in. Oh, that boy. That's pretty boy. No, pretty. I really like the way he's actually shaped. The armor in that, that's really cool. Could I have just teleported there? Yes. Should I just teleport it there? Yes. Let's go to particle stand. There we go, particle stand. US's favorite place for oil. Sorry. That in poor taste. 271 yards. 251. Must be over here then. Should be far enough. Ooh, I'm getting closer. I'm getting further away. Oh. Fate joined bonus. What? I'm good. There's only 3 minutes on there. I wouldn't be able to kill them all. 87 yards. 65. I'm running into a wall. Happens when you close your eyes, dumbass. Man, I really am tired though. Oh, there it is. I didn't think I was this tired. Maybe all that rage from earlier tired me out more than I thought. Okay. Same thing happened. Ooh, that's a good sign. I detect no currents nearby. Now we just keep spamming this until it does come out. It probably won't, which is a good thing. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, I remember this place. I remember the monkeys. Yeah, I remember this place. Boys. Right. What about here? Okay. That tells me everything I need to know. Let's go back up to the great work. I need some food to wake me up. I'll be right back. I think I know what it is. I'm trying to figure out why I'm so tired now. I know exactly what it is. It's the energy drinks. I've fallen. My energy has fallen off. I've fallen off. I know I was never on to begin with to fall off, so. Do you have that flask for me? No. The boy Mahidra was glad to hear the news of the Foundation. It means new life for him and his sister. Archon Yustola requested that I join you, but her plans... She offered scant detail. I do have that flask. A flask filled with Australia-infused water scooped from a strangely specific point in the depths in the front of Maya. Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Zarya. Ooh, gear. The core I came across, Justinian, seemed to be in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may need his assistance and need his lance. Right then, now that our little party is assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. We have need of Matsuya's boat again. Not this time. Once Yustola informed me of our destination, I arranged a vessel to be made ready at Akyali. Your Excellency's ever gracious host, shall we? Oh yeah, chocolate wakes me up. Oh, because of the sugar. I'm eating truffle Italian dessert. It's fucking delicious. No, you cannot have some. Go fuck yourself. I'm running. 5-4. 5-4. 5-4. Yeah. Look at all these turtles. It's turtles. I really wish there was a reason to fight overworld monsters. 90% of the time there is not, and I'm saddened by that. Into the boat, if you please. We can chat along the way there. Yeah, excellent. Click on that twice. It is likely not needed with Vitra along, but I held onto that map against the chance that we might return to the ruins. All this time, I thought the tales of Asdal's horde were no more than drunken sailor fancies. No, I don't want you. I want Visham. You need not keep your weapons close at hand. The Guardian will not attack if I am present. So pray, leave them be. Your ship is yours to command. Thanks. We will set sail at once. Oh, this is exciting, as does Legacy. To see the truth of the legend with my own eyes. All aboard for the treasure vault. Let's head to the Weaver's Warden. And we're here. I thought we cleared this place of constructs the last time we came through. It would seem fewer straggler remained. Poor Vitra. He really should have spoken with Estinian before we left. I shudder to think what would have cost him in terms of construct materials.
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
Very true.
What is it you're doing now?
There's something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater.
Correct.
Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
A reasonable.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Well, judging by these, just checking how it say nothing and look meanfully at Estinian. I'm gonna look meanfully at Estinian.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal.
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough.
That's great. I love that so much.
Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
A friend.
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born. Water, water, froth and foam!
It's so cute.
Ready your arms. I fear
But
she's been possessed.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
It was very adorable. Aw, she's so upset. Her dearest companions.
though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
Yep.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
Yeah.
In any case, these two should serve as well. This one will bear a warding scale. And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption.
Indeed.
If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Ah, yes, of course.
Throw a stun lock because he doesn't know what to do.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nadana safe from harm.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Of course. Froth and foam.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
You could certainly try.
Let us begin, shall we?
I feel my etheric density is far too high to even so much as possibly fit through that gate.
Nixies, into the void.
It's so cute. I'm so glad we got to see that side of Istella. We need to wait for a time to ensure meaningful results. Be patient and keep watch for any intruders. I struggled to picture Istella as a little girl. Easier to believe that she sprang fully formed from one of Master Mitoya's cauldrons. Sister, save me. I will never see Istella the same way again. Froth and foam indeed. Every time I come here, it reminds me of the dark portal above the Crystal Tower and the final lash of Idra's tail. I can't remember the name. As she plunged into the void. Yes, yes, Mr. Drowy, but we have shit to do. Screenshot. If you can't tell, I screenshot everything. It's all going into my hard drive, so. On top of the fucking 30 gigabytes of
I think we've waited long enough.
or so that I have of every other part of this game that I've done.
Nixies, return to my side.
Can they even hear you? Oh. There's one. The other's etheric content is far.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
Indeed.
out of time! I must reseal the void gate.
Holy shit!
Coming through!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
Holy crap!
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
Indeed.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
Indeed.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium.
Interesting.
Rest now, little ones.
Graha's theory was correct then.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation. It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently.
True.
We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
Something that got some more
You've said much of
negative
the
scale.
void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Something entirely fortunate.
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
Nothing good. Nothing fucking good.
I can picture it now. The sunless Stygian expanse, infested with legions of
Stygians in Ogre?
ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage.
Indeed.
A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
Now the major mystery of all 13
First,
reflections
I
is
must
solved.
focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could, if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
He's still incredibly hesitant.
Your Excellency?
Oh, Yes, that can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
We will see you back in the city then.
Man's having a rough time of it. We're opening her old wounds here. Nice! My gear set. Obviously, there's only one gear set that I need. There's only one possible fucking gear set that I need. You know I'm gonna open that shit immediately. Nice. Once Nihana succeeds in replicating the mock animus, this door into the 13th will be ours to open. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more than my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the void myself. Might we discuss this later? There's something I must do first. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least have a good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixied ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged period of time. I think that is a problem that we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. Who but we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Garland Ironworks. An excellent suggestion. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their operations at Rog's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Oh, nice. It just fucking took me with me. It took me with her. Took me with me. Excellent use, dumbass. Excellent use. Absolute excellent. Now, Junior Ironworks Engineer. Zarya, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid, certainly we'll see that he has a moment free. I'm just starting the Bozier, the Bozier line as well. I gotta make through. I'm fate farming on Bozier at the moment too, for that storyline. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a good job for me. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know how. I don't know if I could... brain. I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Medion and that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation. It seems some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on its surface. Much of the void's corruption seeped in to narrow through this wound, through his wound, in which our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. Though how might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying it to any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. We constructed protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high etheric conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. A suit of armor, as you say. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design, just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will be doubtless worth our wait. Ha! The hardest part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. I think we can leave the rest to Sid's capable hands. Let us return to the great work and see how Nihana is getting on with the mock Animus. Aw, it didn't pull me back to there. Bro, you take me so far away from Thavnir? I could have teleported back here. Holy shit, Thavnir's journey alone is expensive. I would like to make note that I'm still in the Weeping City of Mach Duty Finder. I have been in there for 40 minutes and I'm the only person in here. Holy crap, dude. Something tells me this is not happening. Right, let's see.
Ah, hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
I wasn't expecting you to be voice acted. Nice.
'Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records. What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Al-Zadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
Worrying.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more
Something tells
take
me
to
I'm
the
in the fight a
skies
corrupted
together.
dragon.
But I am satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Oh?
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Sir Estinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire?
Damn.
We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
Some decent armor though.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet,
Now you listen to me, Varshan. You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister.
Man, bro's hitting all the
We
emotional
are there
beats.
for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
They continue to pile in.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
I'm most worried about him though. A large proportion of his scales are missing, along with a large section of his ether.
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage.
The corruption of him would
so
be
much
most
that my
devastating.
sister and I will have a place to be
Unless
together.
obviously the boy
Safe
goes through,
and
not
happy.
him.
And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Will you wallow in uncertainty forever? To protect them well, to protect them well, you must take heart. Will you wallow in uncertainty forever?
You're saying I should seize this chance? Take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you, and here I stand failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzathan. My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavne for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties.
Okay. So it is the boy that's going.
While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Oh!
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
Damn. It kind of felt, I don't know. I don't want to just, I usually do spit the words that people say back at them, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to choose something else. We'll have the Atmos built before you know it, and when the project is when a project like this comes along, we'll give it our full undivided attention. Sleep, ha! Who needs it? Oh, that reminds me, I really should finish that other project I was working on for His Excellency. What? Someone need to give that boy a good talking to. You don't suppose I'll be reprimanded? I did yell at the Satrap. I somehow doubt it. Convincing others to follow their hearts is not my forte. I would gladly let more philosophical comrades take the lead, had they been here. You surprise me, Estinian. For a lone dwarf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vitra reach his conclusion. 'Twas for the greater good. The worm thundering sighs were keeping his citizens awake at night, and had travelers believing the place was wrecked with an unnatural storm. What of your own answer then? You seem disinclined to a venture into the void? When I was one with Nidhogg, his eventual thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage, and the soul-chilling grief nursed for Radatusker's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there is any chance we can spare Vitra that pain, then I will follow you. Any other scions we should call on? I'd rather not bother our comrades with aught less than a dire threat to the star. 4 should be sufficient in our purpose. Now on to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan is is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. 'twould be more convenient than any matter of any. 'Twould be more convenient had we some matter of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us renovate outside, or reconvene outside Metaduha, or whatever, his palace. Yes, teleported. It's like taking backward shit. Don't ask me. Nice. Let's get in here. Let's go. We have three DPSs. And so we require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available to our guests? All chambers are presently hosting the great molds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make room for or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduta in due time. As ever, you are the most gracious. You are most gracious, Your Excellency. You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Asdaya. Providing comfort quarters is the least I can do. I only wish that we knew more about our destination, and God only we know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be. Succeed or fail, I am grateful for you to convincing me to make the attempt. On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nihana. If you have preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th, now is the time. All I need is my armor and lance, and perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart. You know what this means, Zarya? You know what this means to me, Zarya, but my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart, this I know. Damn right. Said trapped duty. You said duty. Sorry. I don't know. I remember which one is mine. I'm just gonna take critical hit. Fuck it. Meanwhile, in the 13th. Such a wonderful landscape. From an aesthetic point of view, obviously. It's you again! It's got a Reaper scythe. What the fuck?
And thus I am returned. To this world, bereft of saviors.
What? Wow, that was interesting. Achievement unlocked, newfound adventure. Was that the end of Oh, I just remembered I gotta do this. Yeah. So is that the end? That must be the end of that. Let's see, is that the end of patch 6.1? It is! Okay, so that's newfound. The newfound adventure is the end of 6.1. So we are on to 6.2. Nice! We're on to the beginning of 6.2. Now, I think what I'm going to do before I persevere... I already have that weapon, so I don't need that. Oh, my mans. Oh, my mans. I haven't even used the chest I got. I'm gonna do some duty roulettes before I continue on. Just because I haven't done my duties roulettes and I want to do it before they reset. I don't think they're going to reset, but just in case. Oh no, I am direct hit, right? That's what I thought. Damn. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm 61 goals, man. I thought it was 50. Anyway, okay, so what job do I need to do? Ninja. My ninja doesn't have any pants. I think I accidentally took the pants off the class. Oh, and I already do have a brand new ring. Oh, that's right. We gotta do all of the novice as well. Because apparently this gives... Yeah, I know. Shit. Apparently this gives one that boosts till 60. So we'll just do this as well. Yeah, evasive maneuvers. On my agent, he will serve as your opponent, trying to get a sense of the oncoming attacks and handle them accordingly. Yeah. Yeah. I know all this. I know. I don't care. I just want the ring. Okay. Yes, yes, wide area attack margin, dodge. Yes, I'm gonna move away from everyone. If you sense that you've been marked, you will do well to move away from your allies so they aren't caught in the blast. The danger is greater still if an ally is targeted at the same time. Tend to choose too close to one another and bad things happen. Let us begin the exercise. 3, 2, 1. Ow. Obviously. I'm the best. Next starting position. Your next exercise features a powerful strike that cannot be endured alone. Allow me to demonstrate its marker. The sack marker. Yep. Should an enemy perform such an attack, you and your allies must stand together in order to weather it. Run to the center! Upon seeing this marker, locate its target and make your way there as quick as you can. Let the exercise begin. Piss easy. Nice. Among you adventurers, I've been given to understand that these are known as stack markers. Ring odd. What? Rings odd to my ear, but I suppose it matters not. Next starting position. Next, we will look at the lethal variety of attacks that none but a tank can handle. It's behold its marker. Tank Buster! Remember, only a tank is equipped to survive this blow of the magnitude. Any other caught in its blast won't be fit to stand. For now, proper demonstration, everyone position themselves so that the tank may shield against this strike alone. Let this exercise begin. I literally don't have to move. Okay, I didn't see the one behind me. What the fuck? Oh, it's a double proc. That's why. I didn't realize. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm so used to standing nowhere near the tank for that to matter to me. What? I'm kind of just fucking around now. Alright, I'll take it seriously, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is too much fun. I know what it wants me to do, I was hoping I could cheat the system. It's not letting me. Yeah. I was hoping to be cheeky, it won't let me be cheeky. Okay. Let us practice how to handle more persistent threat. Please take note of this marker. Oh no, I'm gonna get shoved off the edge. What will follow is a chain of attacks that will chase you and dodge. Doggedly, you must move to keep away. Yeah, okay. Same shit. Oh no, I'm going to fall off the edge. Not my fault. What? What? Bullshit. Bullshit. Fine. It's a much slower version of the Bahamut one. It's so much slower. I'm using the Bahamut one for the bullshit trial where it's like bam, 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 bam. So I was charging so quickly. Once you're prepared, take your starting position. Yes, yes, yes. I just want the ring. I just want the motherfucking ring. Nice. Hey, Buster. A stack plus a double. Nice. That's easy. Aw, why? Why did the tank have to run the same direction as me? We're dancing. Ow. What? You're bullshitting. That was not even my fault. I was out of the circle. That's some lag bullshit. Bruh. That's some bullshit. That's some oceanic bullshit. Oceanic bullshit. Curious. Very, very curious. Man, I wish I had fucking thaumaturge attacks like that. happy now, game? You happy? I can play a little bit fucking dirty. Oh, that's crazy. There it is, Neophyte's Ring. Increases XP earned by 30% when level 60 or below. Attributes and items level vary according to class and job. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I want, because it's for everything below 60. I've got the one that does everything below 30. So this is gonna help me benefit. This is gonna benefit my tank jobs, my bards, machinist, and the ninja, as well as the blue mage. Actually, see, literally the only reason I'm doing it is for the neophyte ring. Cutting edge tactical maneuvers. My agent here will serve as your opponent. Try to set a sense of oncoming detection, handling and curry. Take your positions. Nice. I shall do just that. Okay. We have the death zone around the arena. Love that. Knockback attacks. Out of the back attack. I'm sorry, but if you can't look at this aura and immediately know what's about to happen, you're stupid. You are fucking stupid. Your brain cells are retarded. Come on. Go, Pocket. How you doing? Look at me. How you been? I do remember him. I remember the name, most certainly. Yeah, I'd not been odd not to remember the name. Duckers is here at the time? I was. I believe I was playing not Maji. What's his name? Kiryu. I think I was using. I was going through with my girl. Yeah, I was looking for perverts. Was it Kitty or Majima? No, I think it was Majima with the perverts. Oh, I got electrocuted. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, how are you going? I hope you're doing better nowadays. I knew you were struggling back then. I remember I gave you what advice I could. Things are slightly better now. So you on and third update. You appreciate it. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm glad things are getting somewhat better, even if they may never return to the same. Ah, lovely. I'm going to get fucking nuked. Look at this fucking nuke that I'm staring at. My eyes are staring at the goddamn nuke on the ground, and I'm gonna get fucking impacted. She ended up essentially cheating on me somewhat recently, but we somehow worked it out. That's not great. That is not great. I mean, I know me and my partner have both stated that if the other one cheats even once, we're both gone, so. But everyone's different, obviously. That's sorry to hear it, man. I walked out while she was asleep. Good for you, man. That's a healthy thing to do. I think at this point, spend some time to work on your mental, because that'll certainly put you through it, man. She ended up spamming me and begging me and pleading, and her family asked me to hear her out, bro. What? Nah, everyone getting blocked. Obviously, that's not necessarily everyone can't do that. She didn't like fully cheat, but I say it's cheating. I mean, and that's all that really matters, right? It's your opinion, and if you think it's cheating, then it's cheating, right? For like within reasonableness, obviously. Like, so long as it's not the level, I wouldn't imagine this is the case unless it's some. She sent like suggestive videos of boobs to some guy she met on Valorant. Yeah. No partner is gonna do that. I know my partner would never do that. It's not right. It doesn't matter if it's nude or anything. It's just a respect for your partner kind of thing. I told her if she does something like that again, I'm gone. Should be setting yourself up to go right now. You stay just long enough to get yourself financially. If you can't just leave straight away. If you need to get things settled for yourself. Fundamental issues that are going on in our relationship. And she says that she will change and work on everything, but so I'm giving her a chance. Oh, don't do it to yourself, man. I'm sorry, don't do it to yourself. I would get yourself functionally separated so you can leave at any time at the drop of a hat. That's what I would be doing. Because it's going to be the same thing over and over again. You're getting stringed along here. Just being 100 with you. That's the kind of thing that they just string you along with. I put fucking distance it incorrectly. Yeah, I distanced it incorrectly. Anyways, I gotta go back to work. I was on a break. Thanks for hearing me out. No problem, man. I hope you get yourself sorted, man. I hope you get yourself in a space that's better for you. Something that doesn't drain your mental. I hope everything goes well for you, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna do it again because I fucked up one mechanic. Which is basically what you do in an ultimate. Fuck up one mechanic, you're fucked. Yeah, time to bed. Problem people. Not them not beating people. Nice. Let's go. Blood drop. Blood drip. Yes. Nice. Do, 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 do. Alright, we got one more. Then I can get this goddamn ring. I think the only mechanic of that I hadn't seen is a lightning orb where it pushes you back, but you have to stand as close as possible. Mind you, I haven't really done any like savage or higher end raids, so. Proximity tether. Risking a painful strike. I'll give you a painful strike, all right. Yeah, run away. Yes. That's a goddamn giant bomb. Take note of this marker. What marker is that? It's the follow marker. Okay. Go. I didn't do it in time. I ran straight through it. Eat shit. Great ball of fire? I'll show you a fucking great ball of fire. I'll firebomb that asshole with the fucking hot chili peppers. My ghost pepper recipe's gonna burn a hole through your toilet. Alright. Gaze attack. This will be fucking easy as fuck. Yeah, good old eye. The cloud of darkness fight. Well, not the cloud of darkness fight, but the fight one of the fights leading to it. Let us begin. This is the best part of Legacy Cast. Legacy fucking movement makes it so much easier. There's no actual turning the camera, it's just press backspace or press the S and turn around. Ah, we're learning cleansing. Nice. Asuna. Arcane Asuna stupid. All the fucking time in the world. All the fucking time in the world. Give me my ring, bitch! I want my ring! Sound like a single bride. Or a single woman, I should say. A bride would have a ring. I feel like there should be another test where it's like they put every single mechanic into one fight. Unless this is gonna be it, but I don't think it is. Easy peasy. Nice. NPCs. Are you making this? There's a giant fucking explosion. Easy. Almost had me. Ah, I'm bound. Sprint for the win. Fucking epic long cast time. Jesus. Yes, give me my ring. There it is. Neophyte's ring. This will make leveling much easier. Nice. Make sure equip it for everything. I like that it takes on the same as Zemia's ring, or the Minfina's earring, with like auto scales. I think that's really good. That's not the wrong one. Bod. Totally skipped over it, like everyone else. I think that's everyone aside from the. Well, I've done the ninja already. Black mage, no, black mage, blue mage. That'd be fun. I can always get gaunts. Alright, that should be everyone. Lovely, okay. With that done, let us do our roulettes. Start our leveling roulette. Gotta make sure that roulettes are done, Mum. I like how it teaches you all those mechanics, and it goes, then never uses them basically for the most part. There's the majority of those mechanics that are just literally taught to me hand to mouth, and I'm basically gonna not use 90% of them. Like, some of them, sure, but like, there's no dungeon that really uses tethers to any great degree that isn't just like burst through, really. I think there's only one hard dungeon that uses the interrupt enemy attacks, or get in the way of enemy attacks. That's the what the fuck is the name of it? Bayflox's long stop hard mode, I believe, because the end fight uses snipers, which have the same mechanic, and I'm like, bro, there's literally no reason to do this much for the most part. Trying to think what else there is. Nope, I can't. There probably is other examples, but it's used far, very few and far between most times. Right. What else can I be doing? While I'm waiting for this roulette to pop. My only hard drive. my only high-end duty. I could go back to Idleshire and do several of the blue quests that I have about. I think I will do that, actually. That sounds like a smart idea. That's gonna cost me $1,000. No, thank you. I'm gonna use my return spell and then I'm gonna do that. Because it's gonna be cheaper to do it from fucking Uldar. There we go. Oh, it's not Idleshire, it's what's it called? Old Charlian. The Northern Empty. Cause I got all these blue chickens. Seeking Sanctuary, cutting the cheese. Do we have any level 80 jobs around? Oh, we do. I think leveling Picto for me is probably the best idea. We'll do some level 80 jobs. Video literary in a wandered Charlian as a minstrel. Our job. No, Loperite has gone before. Sights of the end. I think we'll start down there and work our way up. Sounds pretty good. Do as many blue quests as we can while I'm waiting for my normal roulette to pop. Not quite sure what this is going to be. I imagine sightseeing log for Endwalker. Is what I have to imagine it is. Beg pardon, good madam. I could scarce help but notice that sightseeing log on your person. You wouldn't happen to be an adventurer my niece wrote about, would you? Ah, so it is you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Babeth Ironheart, Millith's aunt and seasoned explorer. Be a dear and hand me that log of yours. Millith told me all about how she helped you embark on explorations of your own. So it's only right that I share with you the same wisdom. Let me see here. Oh, I can't forget to mention that. And done. You should all be set, dear. I've jotted down everything I've heard about the most remarkable vistas in the realm has to offer. Of course, a few notes I've shared are naught more than rumors, some describing the locales as fanciful that I could barely believe they exist. But as I always say, the true joy of exploration lies not in the destination, but in the journey. So go forth, dear, and see what sort of a journey these hints take you on. That sightseeing log of yours won't fill itself, you know. It won't be filled at all because I've never touched it. And Walker series has been added to your sightseeing log. Travel the location indicated. Uses your wits. Yep, same as always. Alright. Then we'll do a wandered minstrel. Wandering minstrel. Who should stand before me but the savior of the very star, the immutable ender of the end? Your deeds are sung far and wide, my friend. As I understand it, your quest for the world's salvation brought you to Charlian. I, too, am here on a quest of sorts, the quest for musical inspiration. Alas, magnificent though this repository of knowledge may be, I find there is only so much inspiration we can derive from tomes. But where tomes alone fail to inspire, living words may yet spark the imagination. So I beg you, will you regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver to the will you regale me, not to regale, oh my god, I cannot. So I beg you, will you not regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver the star? If such an adventure isn't fit to be an epic, I would not know what is. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and knowledge I attained here, I believe I shall be able to weave the most marvelous of verses. I'm gonna say miraculous, but it's not the word that you use. Oh, it popped. This one. Oh, now we're waiting for the tank. Lovely. Love that. Hurry up, you tanking bastard. Thank you. Appreciate it. Get fucked. Oh, it's a sprout plant. This should be fun. Oops. I failed. There we go. I've not played Ninja in fucking ages. Nice. That's better. Now I'm getting it. Yeah, that's better. Because I don't have my multi-hit yet. Which is this one. Death Bloom. Death Blossom or whatever the fuck it is. I fucking did it again. Much better. Give the man the vulnerability up. He should go down in no time. Just like that. Get this fucking spear away from me. Oh, fucking no. My brain escaped me there for a minute, but it's fine. There we go. Wonderful. Look at this man. Look at that man. How you doing, Dal? Welcome back. You caught me doing my daily reload. I'm doing that good old daily. How you doing, Dub? To that vulnerability. Lovely. This man was not healing me, and now I'm sad about it. He's a sprout attack. When do you want? The sage keeps looking at the most ultimate route as if this sprout is gonna do it. Oh, it ain't gonna happen. He's not gonna run across everything. Oh, on my brain. And then fell asleep at the wheel. Slightly. Well, the tank is dead. That is not terribly surprising, I must admit. This healer is not taking the best of care of healing in general. So again, I can't exactly say I'm surprised. Ew. I got sludge bombed. Right to the fucking face. I took a sludge bomb to the face. Get that punish in there. That's the way, boys. Ow. He didn't lure him to the door. Remember, he's not gonna play optimally. But that took a minute. Why took it so long to open the door? Man, I need my fucking AoE combos so bad. How do I not have Death Blossom though? It's like the most cheap fundamental fucking AoE damage. You're stuck with fucking single target. I'm taking my time with the sprout. I can't go Russian. I do not know how I cannot go Russian enough. I'm not going Russian about like you. There we go. Wonderful. Ah, I've most of the story system. I had a feeling it was, but I couldn't help but try. And my fate's dead. Nice. Fucking piss easy. Fucking piss easy. Ah, there we go. Why is the target progress bar all the way over there? No fucking wonder. You need to be fucking huge, dude. So I can actually tell what the fuck is happening. Lovely. Ah, wandering minstrel. Greetings, friend. I have a, if you have a tale to share, this minstrel is all ears. I can talk about Zodiac. Oh, what manner of thrilling tale might this be? I killed the god. Good gods. No, I killed him. A battle on the moon with Zodiac, eldest of the mightiest primals. I pride myself on my imagination, but your feats transcend aught my mind could possibly conceive. Against all odds, you struck down the... Is it Pussient? Pussient? You struck down the Pussient being, yet triumph quickly turned into tragedy, for Zodiac's fall proved to be the trigger for the final days. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back for real this time. Yeah, what's up? How you doing, man? How's your day going? How's your morning going? Hope it's well. We're just currently talking about the Zodiac to this wandering minstrel. I have a shit ton of fucking blue quests I haven't done in Old Charlia that I'm just going through while doing my daily roulettes. Yes, yes, the words well up within me. Pray, lend me your ear. Oh god, here we go. Born of ancient men, a divinity was freed. Their hopes unrequited, they knew no reprieve. Born of mortal men, a champion did arise, ascending to the heavens, ruination to defy. I just applied for a new position? Ooh, nice. That the ancients should sacrifice half their number to save the star. The strength of their resolve makes me tremble with admiration. Even as it saddens me to think that one of their own should seek to lay waste to... Even as it saddens me to think that one of their own would seek to lay waste to it all. So deep was their despair. Not gonna lie, I want to learn to play the old Charlian Day theme. Ooh, that's a good choice. Semi-plucking. You're plucking mad, man. Not having lived their lives, I feel decidedly unworthy to speak of their hearts. Better that the whole truth remain with you and you alone. I think it's obviously Strama and Pluck. It's clearly a mixture. Is there some Pluck notes in there? Anyway, unless I'm misremembering, mishearing. I don't know. I could be stupid. That's very, very possible. Let it suffice for me to honor a fragment of their hopes and dreams in song, that their lives and sacrifice may be remembered. Minstrels, ballads, Zodiac's Fall, now accessible. Let's talk of Heidelin. It's the position that I got taken out of. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, that's kind of shit. So you got removed from the position, then they're making you. Then you have to reapply for that position that you already had. That's fucking stupid. Dumb, but I can't say I'm surprised. Not as bad as a tech company, I guess. Where the only pay rise you get is a firing. This promises to be the most arousing adventure. In order to prove your readiness to avert the final days, you undertook a trial imposed by no less a being than the will of the star Heidelin herself. It staggers the mind to imagine such an encounter, to say no to the thousands of years that Vanad had resolved to wait. I dare say I have a song. Will you listen to it now? Oh god. No. Cramp. Cramp. My calf is cramping. Actually, it's my... my hamstring is cramping. Holy crap. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Oh. Holy crap. That hurt as fuck. Ugh. Old man? Nah, I got him since I was young. Oh my god, firefighters! My drinks have fucking firefighter extinguisher on them. From the fire we had at work today that we had to put out. Thanks, boss. Nearly burning down my fucking shit. It was against my supervisor's will too. Someone who was permanent came from night to day, and since I was considered temporary, I got bumped. I think I remember you telling me about that, actually. Or telling me something of similar nature. I dare say I have a song. Will you listen to it? Now, eons apart, two kindred souls meet. Apart they walk, all life to protect. Eons Thence their paths would converge, a goddess and a mortal, to silence the dirge. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, see, I remember. I remember sometimes. I remember when people tell me things most of the time. Sometimes. At least I tell myself I remember things. No, I do remember. For time beyond counting, that Heidelin waited for you in patience and faith, that when you last were reunited, even as she desperately wished for you to surpass her, she knew she could not hold back and did not. Hers was an inevitable burden and a noble sacrifice. Tears well in my eyes to imagine the hardship she has endured. But it comforts me to know that her long journey was not in vain, that her hopes passed on to you. This tale is an epic among epics, and full honored am I to have been given the chance to weave a song for it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Heidelin's Call. PM this morning, there was like 4 people from the department that told me that the position was open again, including the supervisor. I think they want me back. It sounds like it. There's a pretty fucking good chance. It's talking about Singer. A battle at the edge of existence, you say, against the fearsome being known as the Endsinger. It goes without saying that I should like to hear about this. Pray recount the tale of your mission from beginning to end. Settle in. I want you back so bad they fired the last guy to just give you back your position. And they're gonna pay you less than they paid that guy. And that's part of the reason they fired him. Good gods, had I known of the chaos of the final days. But I never could have imagined the events which brought them about. I do wonder though, where might this Ultima Thule be located? Lest you will misunderstand, I speak not of its physical location. If you wish to know that, I dare say that we would have coordinates from the Wapparettes. Nay, my friend, what I speak of rather is its essence. According to your description, 'tis space where emotion dictate reality. It seems to me that such a place would be nigh impossible to draw a line between what is real and what isn't felt. In nature, there is a phenomenon wherein the structure of a mass... In nature, there is a phenomenon wherein the structure of a mass object may resemble that of something diminutive. Might it not be possible, then, that the structure of the sea of stars resembles that of the heart and mind, of the complex mechanisms that govern our feelings? On the assumption, that is. On the assumption that is so, I am led to wonder, what was the true nature of the Endsinger? Was it exactly what was it exactly that you defied at the edge of existence? Haha, these are just the wild ramblings of a minstrel. Pray do not lose sleep over it. Our pay depends on the seniority and wage tier. It's dumb is what it is. It's fucking dumb. You should be paid for your position, not for your fucking seniority. Obviously, what I mean is like, you pay for your position, so based on your years of experience, how long you've been doing job and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe paid the same as everyone else there. I mean, if you're fine with it, man, if it's better pay than what you're doing, that's all you need, really. Still, I must say that the idea of an entity that hoards despair has quite roused my imagination. For instance, had the entity succeeded in gathering but a few more stars worth of despair, nay, perhaps even that of a few more souls, might the outcome have been different. Yes, I believe I shall explore such an eventuality in song. The light of hope kindled by your comrades is brilliant. Alas, so dark it is despair Alas, so dark is the despair you face, not even that light can pierce it. I have a wonderful stream. I'm gonna head back to work now. Thank you for stopping by now. Have a good one. I'm probably won't be going for much longer myself. I'm starting to really get tired, sadly. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day at work. The best day you can, man. An inscrutable verse of oblivion, performed at the furthest reaches of existence. I shall name it the End Singer's Aria. End Singer's Aria. Nice. That's the minstrel quest on. What else we got? An odd job. A hunt for the species. A crystal from beyond. What do we got here? Hello, how may I help you? Or Zarya Valken, aren't you? I thought I recognized the heroic mien. How wonderful to meet you. The name's Osman. I'm a gleamer, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious books. It would seem fate has brought us together. My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see, but recently I've struggled to find any truly engaging material. So I thought to myself, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I am so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion, Zarya. If I could convince you to share some of your minute or some of the, I know this word, minutiae of your adventures, it would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. I mean, the best one is the Dragon Song War. Here's the story of the Dragon Song War. You may not have heard of it. Well, that was a complete waste of... Osman, are you actually chatting, scholar above? It's a miracle, and here I thought you were capable of little more than grums in size. May I introduce Shallowmore, my colleague and eternal tormentor. Oh, come now. It's just a bit of playful banter. Torrescent and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned! Zarya, it is an honor and an incredible stroke of luck that you're the very person we've been searching for. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. As you know, Sharlayan has changed in antiquity with... As you know, Sharlayan was charged with antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleamers buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. Aye. We would complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another. Then another. The work was all we knew. But now that those days are behind us, the tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, well, strangely idle. Thus, the guildship, in its wisdom, has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to us in Sharlayan. The tasks they pass on to us, for the most part, nor your average gleamer cannot handle. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically. And as the Adventurers Guild has no presence in our city, we agreed to the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as their substitute in Sharlayan branch, if you will. In any case, I'll be here at the counter, ready to provide you with the details. If it doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so I'll feel free to engage the request whenever your schedule allows. Oh, and be sure to browse Trician's wares. He has a special selection available to anyone who partakes in our odd job enterprise. Ah, Zarya, I didn't quite get a chance before Shallowmore commandeered the conversation, but I wanted to thank you for indulging me in your stories. Do you think we might talk again sometime? I should love to hear how this odd job of yours turns out. Yeah. As a result of the partnership between the Adventurers and Gleamer's Guildship, you're able to accept odd jobs from Shallowmore at the Peristyle. I have a special range of goods to offer for our odd job contributors. The historical artifacts that you are likely to find are far more interest to us than ordinary gil. Holy shit. That's a lot of key quests. A key to the past. Oh, I'm gonna be in a fucking... No, I am. Stranger's Paradise. I wonder if these are unlocking hard dungeons. Maybe. Holy crap, there's a lot of them though. Holy fucking crap, dude. I got so many to go through. I may not do all of them on stream. I may save some for myself as well, because I do just want to get them done. And they're not entirely story and plot focused, and I don't want to get too carried away here with them. But we've been going... How long have we been going for? Including probably the hour at the beginning, we're probably going for about 4 hours. Or if not, just a little bit over. I'm not quite sure. Obviously, the stream restarted earlier because of major technical difficulties, but it's fine. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it there, because it is 12:20 at night, and I would like to go to bed at a somewhat reasonable time. I appreciate everyone who's been staying with me. I hope to see you again, hopefully tomorrow. I'll be on. Or, I'm not gonna put a time to it, but watch out for the streams. If you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord. It is linked. Exclamation Discord at any time in the chat, and it shall appear. I appreciate you very much. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, it's sadly a goodbye from me until we meet again. Whatever you do, don't you dare go hollow. It's a sad so long, motherfuckers. Have a good one. To